So first we'll install the CPU. So first you unlatch this. I'll just latch it back in to show it to you guys how you're supposed to unlatch it. You hold your thumb over here. First just note this arrow. You see that arrow over there? So just remember that that arrow was there. Now unlatch, push this down and then pull it up, pull it on the side a bit and then just leave it up. Let it go all the way over there. Put your finger underneath and lift it up. Now all the CPU pins will be exposed. Now on your CPU, you'll see that little arrow. So you're gonna pick the CPU up just like that. And then very carefully place the CPU in. Okay, so now the CPU is in. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. It's properly seated in. Now we'll close that. It automatically just comes out this cover. Then you just push the CPU in just like that. Our CPU is placed in. So now let's actually install its water block first. Water block slash cooler. You can use these instructions to install anything. Okay, so first you're going to need your thermal paste. I'm using thermal grizzly hydronaut. If you buy thermal paste separately, most of the CPU blocks come with thermal paste, but if you buy them separately, it usually comes with like a instruction manual like this, and it just basically tells you to apply it in a cross pattern or in a dot pattern and then spread it out using this spatula that they give. Some companies give this spatula and some don't. You can just apply a dot and just squish it down. It would like work perfectly fine. I'll use the cross pattern. Okay, it doesn't seem to come out. Okay, now it's coming out. Okay, just like that. I mixed up both of them. I applied dots and the cross. Now I'll use this spatula thing that they give you and just spread the thermal paste out. So right now, first this cooler has a RGB cable with it. So first I need to figure out which orientation should I place it in so I can get a clean cable management. I'll just go over and place it like that. Okay, so I got that placed in. Now I need to route the wire. Okay, so now I'll place my hand on the side and flip the motherboard over. So over here you'll see these 4 screws and you'll get a back plate which you need to screw in. So first you can just screw in by using your hand. just go on all these four corners by using your hand. So your water block or your any like cooling system that you're using is in place, and it's not going to go anywhere when I remove my hand from the side. Okay, so it's placed it now. I removed my hand, it's not going anywhere. So mine uses Allen key system to tighten them. You may use something else, so just refer to the manual for that, and always tighten it up in a cross pattern. And make sure not to tighten it way too much, just tighten it just the right amount, so it's not too tight and not too loose. Okay, so that's probably tight enough. Okay, move on over to the other side, check everything's okay. It seems to be okay. So now the thing left to do is to place in our RAM, and the RAM usually have notches like these, and make sure to align that notch with the notch on your motherboard. And make sure if you're using only two RAM DIMMs like I am, to place them in the alternative slot, so it doesn't want to go in that way. So I'll flip it over, try to get it in this way. Okay, it's a bit difficult to do with one hand. I'll just lay the tripod stand here and try to do it. And just apply some pressure and check if it's in properly, which it didn't seem to be. So I removed it and installed it again, and now it's fully in. It's not going anywhere. I'll go on over with the second slot and do the same thing. Okay, so I got that RAM also seated in nicely. So now the only thing left to do is to add our RAM water block, and this is also very optional thing. Most of the RAMs don't require a water block since they already come with a heatsink, but I need to add one, so I'll be adding one. I'm using one from EK. Okay, so I have that all the holes of the RAM secured in. I don't think you will be able to see that on camera since it's pretty dark. And now we'll use the screws which are given in the box to tighten it down using a Allen key. Okay, this Allen key is not it. Yeah, this one, the thinner one. And just like that, both of our water blocks and our CPU and our RAM is in. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Bye bye.